Hey, what's up? Today I'll be analyzing the biomechanics of the shoulder during two dynamic body weight exercise, the push-up and the forearm plank with shoulder taps. The shoulder is the most mobile joint in the human body because of this high mobility. It relies heavily on muscular coordination and stability to function properly. Understanding how the shoulder complex works is essential for optimizing performance, preventing injury, and guiding rehabilitation. I will analyze joint movements, muscle roles, including agonist, antagonist, stabilizers, and synergist, as well as overall kinematics and coordination with other joints. So my first exercise is the push-up. So I'll give you a visual demonstration of a push-up. I haven't done one of those in a while, so it's harder than usual. So the push-up is a closed chain movement because the hands remain fixed on the ground. During the lowering phase, the shoulder moves into a horizontal abduction. During the upward phase, the shoulder performs horizontal adduction. At the scapula, retraction occurs during the lowering phase, and protraction occurs during the upward phase. The coordinated scapulofemoral rhythm is critical for maintaining proper shoulder alignment. The primary agonist during this upward phase is the pectoralis major, which produces horizontal adduction. The anterior deltoid assists with shoulder flexion, and the triceps brachii extend the elbow. The antagonists during the pressing phase include the posterior deltoid and the rhomboids, as they oppose horizontal adduction and scapular protraction. Key stabilizers include the rotator cuff muscles, supinatus, infrastatus, teres minor, and suprascapularis, which maintain the humeral head with the glenoid fossa. The serratus anterior plays a major role in stabilizing the scapula against the rib cage. From a kinematic perspective, this movement primarily occurs in the transverse plane at the shoulder. Core musculature stabilizes the trunk, allowing efficient core transfer through the upper body. So my second exercise is the forearm plank with shoulder taps. So you get in your plank position. You just tap your shoulders back and forth. In this exercise, the body is supported on the forearms and toes in a straight line. From this position, one hand lifts to tap the opposite shoulder, alternating sides. This creates dynamic stabilization demands at the shoulder. This is a closed chain movement because the supporting arm remains in contact with the ground while stabilizing body weight. During each shoulder tap, the supporting shoulder performs isometric stabilization. There is a minimal visible joint movement, but significant muscular activation to resist rotation and maintain alignment. At the scapula, protraction is maintained throughout the plank position. The serratus anterior is highly active to prevent scapular winging. The trapezius assists in scapular stabilization. The primary agonists in this exercise are the anterior deltoid and pectoralis major of the supporting arm, working isometrically to maintain shoulder flexion stability. Antagonists such as the latissimus dorsi and the posterior deltoid help control excessive forward movement. The rotator cuff muscles serve as critical stabilizers, maintaining glenohumeral alignment during unilateral loading when one arm lifts. Core muscles, including the transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis, and obliques, are heavily engaged to resist trunk rotation. Without trunk stability, the shoulder would experience excessive stress. From a kinematic standpoint, this movement emphasizes anti-rotation and stabilization in the transverse plane, even though joint movement is limited, muscular demand is high.